of basketball.
At nakikita natin Kubunan as they try to secure a victory to the Luzon Metro Manila qualifying games. From behind by Jory Napol. The mga defensive stops, and now we are seeing another form of full court trapping mula dito sa St. Clair Saints. Ofonge skying high to prevent that shot from happening. Sumabit siya sa offensive player.
Just a scary possession right there by the Engineers. Fortunate they were able to cross half court and force it inside. But talking about itong Saints, putting the pressure on with that 2-2-1 full court press, that's one thing that they've known for. Isa sa mga signature nitong si Coach Gino is doing that 2-2-1 full court press and a 1-2-1-1 full court press also.
Now Jay Gadon is seeing his first action in the NCC. He did not play in their game against Mapua.
Tulad na mention natin, Anton, again, as a player, you always have to be ready regardless whether nakalaro ka kahapon or hindi. And tulad nito, very crucial, pinasok siya ni Coach Putit. No reason not to be ready.
Tumalib. Napoles. He's got Alvarado, who shoots from the corner, in and out. It's Saints basketball. Tero gives it up. Texon back to Tero. Galvelo for three. And he's able to knock it down. Nicolo Galvelo, one of the 13 rookies on this 15-man squad of the Saints. Alvarado passes it to nobody. Picked up by the Saints. Galvelo stops. Fires. Stop at a key. That's a heat check.
And rightfully so. And it all started with that first shot. I was about to say what a confident shot by this rookie. Even though he had a hand in his face on the first shot, that just translated into that second shot right there, all the way from the backcourt. Stop and pop.
Now, Galvelo is one of the Naasco Juniors players na inangat ni Coach Gino Manansala dito sa senior squad. And what confidence he is showing, Christian.
And that's what you need if you're the Saints. Somebody that is willing to take over this basketball game. Those are the kind of plays that can stop the bleeding tulad ng momentum na pinapakita ng Engineers.
Napoles, misfiring. Namukatkat is hacked. He will head to the line for two.
This is one guy na for 6 minutes in the third quarter. We haven't been mentioning who played very well in the first half. One of the better offensive guards we have in the NCC.
Di pa nakabuto si Jemuel dito sa third quarter. This is his opportunity right here, and he finally gets on the board here in this period. They need him desperately if they want to advance to the Luzon Metro Manila qualifying games.
How about the rebounds, Anton? Not only showing the scoring ability in 3 quarters, 8 rebounds, I believe 4 or 5 of them coming from the offensive end.
Roldan Pinas checking into the ball game. He's one of the guys who played well in the finals of the NCBL for TIP. Galvelo again! His confidence is sky high right now.
And that came off a product of the offensive rebound. Every time you get an you give up an offensive rebound, defense scrambles. A guy like Galvelo who's hit 2 straight already. Just an open shot right there.
And it happened off of a broken play. Galvelo unconscious. Nicolo Galvelo. And the Saints come up with a steal. Tero spins, fakes, fires, and converts. This is the biggest lead of the game now for the St. Clair Saints. Tumalip. Short. Back to Tumalip. Tumalip moves closer. Napoles. Wala pa rin. Balik kay Napoles. Umikot. Tumira. Tapos. Tapika ng bola. Namukatkat. Kay Napoles. Napoles. Wala pa rin. And the offense has gone dry for the home team. Pero. That was a gutsy shot right there.
Not a good decision that time by Tero, as really no advantage with 3-on-3 on the break.
It's a mad scramble for the loose ball. Still no goal for the Engineers. What a battle here in the third. Now let's take a look at this last sequence right here. Kung saan umikot si Ramil Tero, able to score off of that nifty move. Again, this is the biggest lead of the St. Clare College of Caloocan Saints. 44-38. Magbabalik po ang aming live and exclusive coverage ng 2015 NCC.
Ito ang free TV coverage ng NBA. LA Clippers versus Chicago Bulls. Sa ABS-CBN Sports in Action. King El Metodico Melindo. Sa sbak ng kanilang
The students of the Technological Institute of the Philippines enjoying this matchup as their team looks to defend home court once again. Those of you watching, wherever you are, you can also check out the games via live streaming on sports.abs-cbn.com/livestream/NCC. Thank you very much for supporting this league. This is the annual search to find the one true national champion. We're talking about a league that involves schools from all over the country. More than 33 mother leagues involved dito sa National Collegiate Championship. Right now, we are showcasing day number 2 of the Metro Manila Eliminations. DIP representing the National Collegiate Basketball League, or the NCBL, and St. Clare College of Caloocan Saints representing the NAASCU tournament. Engineers on the run. Terrence Tumalip is able to convert.
Excellent pass by Namukatkat. As soon as he got the basketball, read it before he got the pass. A willing extra passer. Good finish by Tumalip.
Galvelo, the man of the moment for the St. Clair Saints. Fouled and will head to the line for 2. But let's take a look at this move by Terrence Tumalip.
This is one guy that they have to cool down with the Saints. 16 points in the third quarter. 10 of the 16 points coming from this guy on the line. Let's see kung ano maging adjustment itong si Coach Putit in the last 2 minutes of the third and in the fourth quarter.
Young blood, itong si Nicolo Galvelo. We were 5-second violation. Wow, we rarely see that, Christian.
Something that we don't really see nga, no? But for me, that's it's a mental lapse right there. You got to be counting in your head.
Turnover here.
Double dribble.
And another turnover from the side of the St. Clair Saints. Now let's take a look at it once again, Christian. Medyo tumagal na itong si Nicolo Galvelo, hulig-huli sa ating replay. Samantala, Terence Tumalip nakawala sa depensa at nakapuntos para sa DIP.
Again, coming off a pass by itong si Namukatkat. Right now, Engineers getting better flow the last 3 possessions in their offense.
Galvelo, not that time. Jemuel Namukatkat with a strong finish. That's a big the chief engineer, Jemuel Namokatkat.
This is just a nice move by Namokatkat, creating and starting itong momentum, even plays before this, and finishing it off, finishing strong right there. Let's see if he can finish the three-point play.
You mentioned Jemuel Namokatkat. Well, actually, we weren't mentioning his name much. At the start of the third quarter, biglang nabuhay itong kapitan ng TIP.
And he was right on cue as soon as we hit that 4-minute mark nung naalala natin na hindi natin siya nababanggit. Right on cue, getting involved in the last 3 to 4 possessions, making better decisions with that basketball. Down by 6, now enjoying a 1-point lead with 1 minute and 34 to go.
Coach Gino Manansala trying to respond by bringing in his captain, Bongbong Managalod, who is about to check in right now. Meanwhile, Namokatkat drives baseline, goes back towards the basket, kicks the ball out. That's a foul, rather traveling called on Ken Lara.
Ken Lara could have an open shot in the corner as soon as as soon as Namokatkat drove to that baseline. He was looking for somebody to bail them out in that corner. One thing that a basketball player has to do, especially if you're a shooter, is recognizing open spots on the floor.
Tero, blocked! Dalawa sumabay kay Tero. Alcober at si Lara making sure hindi makakaporma itong si Ramil Tero. Now Namokatkat will take a well-deserved rest. Galvelo again! You have got to be kidding me!
Wow. The silencer for this quarter. Every time this crowd is about to go wild, he answers back with a dagger of a 3.
Kapos ang tira ni Tumalib. Tero hands it off. Texon recovers the basketball somehow, but is called for an offensive foul on Terence Tumalib.
Offensive foul number 3 that gets on the third.
That's a right call.
38 seconds remaining here in the third. SCC holding on to a 1-point advantage. But the big surprise here for the Saints has been the guy who has been elevated just recently for this tournament from the Naasco Juniors team, Nicolo Galvelo.
Certainly one guy that has responded to the call nitong si Coach Gino, reminding his boys from that report ni Siege, no, it's your time to shine, especially the new guys. Galvero, hindi naman tayo pinapaya with a nice performance here in the third.
And all of a sudden, siya na ang top scorer ng St. Clair Saints with 13 points. 3 out of 5 from beyond the arc. Nothing there on that offensive sequence. Let's see what the Engineers will do. Lara umatake, trying to go for a 2-for-1. And a foul underneath. At mananatili ang bola sa panig ng TIP with 15 seconds to go. But Saints are already in the penalty. Joshua Alcober will take these free throws as he will try to give the lead back to his team. Tied once again at 47. And TIP reclaims the lead via those 2 free throws by Alcober. Nowhere to go on that offensive sequence for Michael De Leon, who lost the handle. And now TIP with a chance for the last shot here in the third. Terence Tumalip. Umatake, Tumalip. One more chance. Sayang ang pagkakataon.
At the end of the third, it's 48-47 for the TIP Engineers.
We've had 6 deadlocks and 6 lead changes in this game. Jore Napoles, will he come up big again in the fourth? Or will this young man, Nicolo Galvelo, catch fire once again? Ang sagot sa mga katanungan na yan, ating malalaman sa aming pagbabalik. Fourth quarter sa pagitan ng TIP at St. Clare. Dito lang sa 2015 National Collegiate Championship sa ABS-CBN Sports in Action.
December 10, Thursday, 2016 AFC Cup official draw, 10:30 p.m. and 2016 AFC Champions League official draw, 11:30 p.m. here on ABS-CBN Sports and Action, Channel 23.
What's good? This is Kenneth Manuel Correa of the Nuggets. Make sure you tune in to all things NBA right here.
Ngayong Sabado sa Kaya Mo Ba? The Fudgy Bar School Challenge. Susugod si Ryan sa Nueva Ecija para lang magpakain ng kalabaw.
Hey guys, you wanna eat?
At makakasama pa niya si Mika de la Cruz. Abangan ang mga adventures nila ngayong Sabado.
Ryan ba? Ang gwapo-gwapo mo talaga.
Nakakatawa po kayo talaga.
Dito lang sa Kaya Mo Ba? The Fudgy Bar School Challenge.
Isang quarter na lang ang nalalapit dito sa bakbakan sa pagitan ng TIP Engineers at ang St. Clair College of Caloocan Saints. And present right now inside the venue is the Executive Director of the Philippine Collegiate Champions League, Coach Joe Lipa. Now we're taking a look at some of the numbers before we head into the fourth, Christian.
And both teams somewhat picking it up in the third quarter. Starting with the Saints of shooting itong si Galvero, 3 of 6 beyond the arc. Putting pressure ito sa Engineers. Nung start ng third quarter, they were in control the first 6 minutes, Anton, until guys like Namukatkat, guys like Tumalip exploded in the last 4 minutes, doing a better job executing. Hinihingi nga ni Coach Putit, you know, as Janine was reporting yung ball movement na hinihingi niya. They got that in the last 4 minutes, sharing the wealth, produced results for them, now enjoying a 1-point lead entering the fourth.
Now, Christian, we have a very interesting situation right here because let's say St. Clair comes up with a victory and TIP ends their stint here in the Metro Manila eliminations with a 1-1 record. And then, maglalaban itong St. Clair at Mapua sa Sabado at panalo ang Mapua sa St. Clair. 3 teams will be tied at 1-1. What will be the situation when that happens?
Well, we have to double check, no? But usually the rules pag ganon is they will base that quotient system from experience. And I think the NCC, yung rules natin dito is quotient system. But that just makes it more interesting kung mangyari nga yung sinasabi mong sitwasyon, Anton.
So if you're a fan of the Mapua Cardinals, you're obviously cheering for the St. Clair College of Caloocan Saints right now, holding their own against the home team. 50 all ang ating talaan. Bongbong Managelon, the captain of the Saints, unable to score on that sequence. Jory Napoles, umaarangkada. Napoles lost the handle.
I thought he had a wide open Ibanez on the other side of the court in the corner. Nasilyap niya ng konti. Probably had the intention to pass that, no? But just unfortunate that he lost the basketball. That's one thing na siguro.
Jonicio underneath gets another opportunity. And Aris Jonicio finally able to score underneath. It's been a difficult afternoon for Aris Jonicio.
Not during that time, just showing you the length. Itong si Jonicio after he missed that first shot with those outstretched arms. getting the offensive rebound, not putting the ball on the floor, and getting the easy two.
Meanwhile, Joshua Alcober drains a jumper. Ngayon man, balikan natin si Siege Tantenko sa panic ng Saints.
Yes, and Don Christian, kanina nyo pa na pag-uusapan ang home court advantage ng TIP, and this will only be a bigger factor here in the fourth quarter. Kaya naman paalala ni Coach Gino, it is more important than ever for the St. Clair Saints to show their aggression. Keep driving, don't let up that full court press, at ibigay nyo ang lahat. Makuha nyo lang ang rebound. Buhay na buhay ang fighting spirit sa St. Clair. Kada puntos, nagwawala ang bench. Keeping this energy up is crucial as we near the end of this ball game. Ayon nga sa kanilang huddle, 1, 2, 3, win. Back to you, Anton and Christian.
Well, looking at the rebounding story, Siege, lamang ang TIP 49-36. So alam na alam ni Coach Gino Manansala ang pagkukulang ng kanyang koponan dito sa bakbakan na to.
Well, I'm sure ni-remind din ni Coach Gino, sinasabi niya, natatalo tayo sa rebounds but we're still in the game.
Yes.
And that's very fortunate for them because usually the team, I would say 80% of the time, the team who controls the boards, yung nagwawagi pagkatapos ng laro. Pero ngayon, it's a tie ball game, and one of the reasons they've been able to offset yung rebounding statistic na yun is because of they were forcing turnovers. Itong si TIP, who I believe has about 3 or 4 more than them.
Meanwhile, the TIP students were cheering once again dahil papasok muli itong si Christopher Okoronkwo. Crowd favorite. The guy the students chant MVP for. Back in the ball game now for the TIP Engineers. 4 seconds on the shot clock of the Saints. Tero has to fire. He fades away. Ball hits the rim but does not fall through the net. It is TIP basketball. Namukatkat back to Tumalip, who was not ready. Tero could not recover the basketball for the Saints though. Hindi nakatingin si Terence Tumalip as we saw on that replay. Kaya naman, mananatili ang bola dito sa TIP Engineers. But also because Tero was not able to recover in time.
That's an illegal screen. That's one thing if you're a big guy, not only here in this league, but also in the UAAP and the NCAA. One thing that I've noticed, big guys, they should do a better job of setting screens. It's a simple thing, but it really makes a big difference, especially the outcome of the game. Alam naman natin, Anton, coaches, they all have their own thing in terms of running their system. But most of the time, whatever play you make, it ends up in a ball screen play. That's one thing na kailangan pag-aralan ng mga bata ngayon, setting screens.
And you just saw Jonicio set a screen for Irvin Mendoza. Jonicio with a drive. Jonicio underneath, wala pa rin. Fonke unable to put it back up and in, and a foul was called. A chance for us to go now to Janine Choi from the TIP side. Janine?
Anton and Christian, in this last quarter, Coach Putet wants everyone to be together, both those on the bench and on the floor. Kailangan nila lumabas ang laro nila. They need to box out, hustle for the rebound, and also run. They need to stick to the fundamentals. After all, Coach believes that their advantage is in their fundamentals. Also, I was able to speak to Joray Napoles, at ang sabi niya, hindi ako magkukumpiyansa kasi talagang lumalaban ang St. Clair. Susundan ko lang ang sasabihin ni Coach. Kapag open ako, titira ako kaagad. Balik sa inyo, Anton at Christian.
Maraming salamat, Janine. That's a good attitude from Joray Napoles, who again was the main man for the Engineers in the fourth quarter yesterday against Papua. Pero dito hindi pa siya masyadong gumagawa sa fourth quarter, Chris.
He's been solid all throughout the game. He just has to take his time. And especially with that performance yesterday, you can expect itong adjustment na ginawa ni Coach Gino, reminding his boys and probably giving a couple schemes every time Napoles gets the basketball. And that's normal. He just has to read the defense kung ano binibigay sa kanya.
Napoles right now with 10 points and 8 rebounds. Leading the way for the Engineers is Jemuel Namukatkat with 14 points. Alvarado finds Namukatkat. Namukatkat moves closer, drops the ball down low. Alvarado unable to lay it up and in with that reverse. Balik ang bola sa St. Clair.
I like the unselfishness so far na pinapakita niya na Mutagkat all throughout the game. But this is probably the best time for him to be more aggressive in taking shots and to take over this basketball game, as he has the capacity to do that.
Mendoza able to lay it in, avoiding the defense of Okoronkwo. St. Clair trying to intercept that basketball. Let's take a look at this last move. Talagang sinigurado ni Irvin Mendoza na hindi siya mahuhuli ni Christopher Okoronkwo. Mendoza asking for a pick, nobody comes. And this is what you were talking about, the proper setting of screens.
And it goes both ways, Anton. It goes to the guy using this, not only to the guy giving the screen, but also to the guy using the screen, whether it's on the ball or off the ball. And dyan mo makikita yung chemistry ng team, not only in the in sharing the basketball, but really in body movement as well.
Huling-huli si Steve Fonke sa pagkakataon na yun. Ibanez with a sorry miss. That ball was halfway down. 55-52, SCC on top. Again, this is a do-or-die situation for the Saints. If TIP wins this game, they will advance to the Luzon Metro Manila qualifying games. What a move by Raymond Alvarado.
Coach Gino cannot be happy with that defensive possession right there, as Alvarado, a big man, really dribbling court to court, and nobody stopping the ball. 2 points for the TIP Engineers.
Difficult shot right there by Galvelo, who has lost his heat. He has cooled down here in the fourth. Lara, short on that triple. Here come the Saints. Galvelo moves closer, loses the handle.
The 3 guys, 3 blue shirts were jogging down the court. If those 3 guys went down, Galvero might have had an open guy on the weak side. As you see, a nice drive by Ibanez over the outstretched Fonge arms.
And TIP reclaims the advantage. This is what we were talking about a while ago. Late in the game, the crowd will play a factor. And of course, that would be in favor of the home team, the TIP Engineers, as Nino Ibanez puts his team on top via this acrobatic layup.
With a lot of English high off the glass, itong si Ibanez, one of the toughest shots to make, especially as a point guard. That's one move para sa akin na kailangan pag-aralan. Kung medyo maliit ka at point guard ka, you gotta be used to, you know, getting off shots over big guys and making them.
Dave Texon is able to convert on that first free throw to tie things up at 56. This is the 9th deadlock now of this contest. Again, in our first game, National University prevailed over the Pat Seahorses 99-51. So it will be an interesting scenario on Saturday when the games resume sa Faith Gyms at Tanawan City, because JRU, also 1-0 right now, will be playing National University, and the winner of that game will advance to the Luzon Metro Manila qualifying games, which will take place on Sunday also in Tanawan City. Tumalim gets the ball across. Namokatkat with a fake. Back to Tumalim. He swings it to Napoles. And a big shot by Raymond Alvarado.
I give a lot of credit to Namokatkat again on that time. He thought he had a shot with a nice up fake, moving the ball side to side and finding the open jumper on the other side of the court.
It's gut check time for both teams. Pero with 3 to shoot, launches it in and out. Oh, Fonge blows the putback. Yeah, I think Tero was bothered by the chance of the TIP students baiting him to take that shot.
This is what we were talking about, Anton. The possession before that, every time you get ball movement na hinihingi ni Coach Buit all throughout the game, he finally gets it, creates an open shot. These are the kind of plays that wins you basketball games.
3 minutes and 5 seconds. Yan ang oras na nalalabi dito sa ating laro. 58-57 ang ating talaan. Lamang ang TIP. This was a missed opportunity for Steve Fonge.
You gotta love the effort though, as he came from outside of the paint, just unable to finish.
Dave Dexon for Aris Duniso. 18 seconds to shoot.
You know, I think the Saints are in a good position with 3 minutes to go in the final period, just down by 1. And you know, every time TIP is starting to create momentum as we feel, somehow nakakasagot sila eh, whether it's off a defensive stop or with Galvore in the third making those threes. They're in a good position to take away one game here in the home team.
Tumayo, difficult shot, but a positive result. 3-point lead for TIP.
Parang sumagot sa akin si Tamone. Anong sinasabi mo? Christian, we're here to win this one. Makes a tough fadeaway jumper in the elbow.
And the noise level is increasing as the Engineers are once again sensing victory. The Saints, will they wilt under the pressure? The Cardinals from Mapua were unable to handle it yesterday. Will it be the same story today? Galvelo, hands in the air, tapos. And Dave Dexon was at the right place at the right time, just unable to put that shot through the hoop. But a foul was called, and he will head the line for 2. But what about this move, Christian?
This is just good defense, better offense. I thought Tero did a good job of staying with him. Got him on the first move, got him on the second move, forced him to make a tough fadeaway. Just better offense showed by Tomato.
Now Texon is 2 for 2 today from the free throw line.
Not anymore.
What a time! What a time for him to miss. Chance of uwi na behind us, Christian.
Minsan nakakatakot din yung mga ganyan as it ignites also the opponent, lalong ginaganahan din yung kalaban. It just depends how they respond.
Well, Dave Dexon is able to convert on his second free throw, cuts the TIP lead to 2. Full court man-to-man being employed now by Coach Gino Manansala's St. Clair Saints.
Oh, sumisigaw nga sila dito, uwian na. But I wouldn't be surprised, Anton, if this game goes into overtime by the way this game has been going. Just both teams refusing to lose.
Coach Potit de Vera hoping to secure a spot sa Luzon Metro Manila qualifying games. A lot of contact on that drive by Terence Tumalip. No foul called. Under 2 minutes to play now. Nino Ibanez umatake. Linabas kay Tumalip. One dribble. Pulls up. Nothing there. Rebound by Alvarado who throws it out to Jemuel Namokatkat. Another offensive opportunity for TIP.
Engineers better be careful. 14 seconds left on the shot with the refresh shot clock. They get a good shot out of it.
And Terence Tumalip. He has been clutch today. Another big bomb from Terence Tumalip. Bongbong Managalon, blocked by Namukatkat. Fonke underneath is fouled. Kung kahapon si Jorey Napoles ang bumida sa fourth, ngayon naman, Terrence Tumalip. And the two captains going at it. Namukatkat blocking Bongbong Managalon. But Fonke was fouled. These are two important free throws now for Fonke, who is 3 for 5, make that 3 for 6 from the free throw line. Free throws late in the game. Very important. The Saints have missed 2 crucial free throws. Second one is good for Fonke. And we are under a minute here in regulation. Terrence Tumalip hands it off to Nino Ibanez. Jonicio is on him. Nino Ibanez. Ball was picked off. Here come the Saints. Mendoza. Ball was deflected. Tetson fouled.
Wasted opportunity that time, Anton, as Mendoza had a 3-on-1 break, had his eyes on the floor instead of looking in front, had 2 guys in front of him, not being able to capitalize. Now they're forced to make it hard to force the Saints on the line to earn it harder.
But what about Aris Jonicio making sure that he was able to tap that ball when Ibanez tried to cross him up? But Texon missing another crucial free throw.
That's been the difference in the last 2 minutes. Free throws, Anton. These are the type of games that you have to make your free throws.
Now a double lane violation was called. Possession arrow points in favor of the TIP Engineers. 35 seconds remaining. Coach Gino Manansala's squad needs a miracle. Stay tuned. Magbabalik po ang 2015 NCC.
FEU Tamaraws, champions of season 7 and 8. After 10 long years, once again, your Tamaraws are hoisting up this trophy as the champions of men's basketball now for season 78.
I'm so proud of my players. Hindi na iniisip yung sarili nila. They put the team first ahead of themselves. Thank you. Just continue to love your players. This is your team. Para sa atin lahat ito. Thank you. Para sa inyo to. Thank you.
The TIP students have been chanting "Uwi na," and they want to go home happy.
And it'll be interesting after
TIP basketball with 35 seconds to go.
And right now, itong Saints is not yet in the penalty. They have to give up the fouls first before they force a turnover from
Bongbong Managalon. It's basketball when we return.
Sa muli niyang pag-akyat sa ring, muli niyang patutunayan na isa siya sa pinakamagaling. 5 Division World Champion Nonito Donaire Jr. laban sa WBO #1 Super Bantamweight contender Cesar Juarez. Para sa pamilya, para sa tagumpay, para sa bayan. Donaire versus Juarez dito sa ABS-CBN Sports and Action, Channel 23.
Well, despite that costly turnover, the TIP students are still ecstatic because lamang pa rin ang kanilang koponan, 62-59. Now, I'm very interested to see what type of play Coach Gino will draw up. Will he go for a 3 or will he go for a quick 2?
Well, he should go for a quick 2, but if the 3 is available, which they will try to attempt, if it's available, they should take it. But, you know, with 34 seconds remaining, a lot of time Looking at the TIP's numbers from the line, they're about 55%, 11 of 20. They just have to pick, as soon as they make a basket right here, they just have to foul the right person to give them a better chance of making this a ball game.
Here we go. Saints possession. They go to Bongbong Managalon. The team captain kicks it out. Calvelo for three. Fonge with the offensive rebound. Fonge loses the ball in the air. And the referees call a jump ball. Possession arrow paints in favor, points, excuse me, in favor of the St. Clair Saints.
And Fonge got that offensive rebound because the play started out with a back pick for him. It wasn't available. Managalon read the play, had a nice look. Etong si Calvero in the corner, just unable to make it.
So Coach Gino Manansala calls another timeout. Second opportunity for the Saints. Let's try to listen in on this huddle of Coach Gino.
Hindi lang dyan si Johnny sa loob eh. Kung ikaw naman gumalaw ka, tangin na. Okay. Rosa, Carmelo, Steve, Dionisio. Oh. Melo. Nerga ha. Steve. Dive. Bong, look for Johnny. Johnny, get the ball. Now. Johnny has the ball. Calvelo, Steve. Sinisa. Hindi, sinong labas? Oh. Screen. Hit natin si Bong. Okay? Okay, then. Johnny, punta mo si Bong. Bong, atakin mo. Pag meron go, pag wala, ikot mo kay Calvelo, ha? Let's go, pare. Flow. Quick foul tayo, pag wala, quick foul.
Well, it looks like they're going to go to Nicolo Calvelo, their best shooter.
If the shot is available, but what he wants his main guy to do, I believe that was hearing him all the time, was Managalon to get the ball and attack the basket. And one option for Coach Putit, since it's there in the penalty, they could foul right here instead of forcing a three and giving a chance for the Saints to go into overtime.
Mendoza unable to convert, and TIP secures the basketball. The home team is smelling victory. Sayang ang pagkakataon. Let's take a look at this last offensive sequence. Irvin Mendoza taking a difficult shot.
A more difficult shot. I thought he had a better look on the first catch before he put the ball on the floor, but opted to do otherwise.
Ngayon naman, pakinggan natin ang kabilang panig, ang huddle ni Coach Putit de Vera.
Okay.
Napakaganda ng tinira ng TIP Engineers, 52 points. Your impressions on that?
To be the one.
It was a turnover.
Yeah, but the difference, Anton, this one, it was that was not really necessary.
Namukatkat. Task to put the ball in play in a 5-second violation. Wow. Another costly error. But the Saints don't have timeouts anymore.
You just need one stop. You just need one stop if you're the Engineers.
Now, who will take the big shot? That is the question right now. 10 seconds to go. TIP leads SCC 62-59. Tero receives the inbounds pass. Defended tightly by Ibanez. Tero fires for the tie. No! And the Technological Institute of the Philippines Engineers protect home court and advance to the Luzon Metro Manila qualifying games of the 2015 National Collegiate Championship. What a game, what a finish.
Down the wire ang nangyari. We thought in the last minute, last 30 seconds and so, this game was for sure TIP na, but you know, Saints really grinding it out even though losing the rebound category, losing itong pinakita natin yung fourth quarter, the field goal percentage, still had a chance in this game and getting it into overtime just fell short.
So the TIP Engineers advance to the Luzon Metro Manila qualifying games and they will face the Lyceum Northwestern University Dukes. That game will take place at the Faith Gym in Tanawan City, Batangas on Sunday. Eliminated na po ang Mapua at ang St. Clare, but they will still play tomorrow, or rather, excuse me, on Saturday at the Faith Gym in Tanawan City, Batangas. This is your final 62-59. TIP protects home court for the second straight day. We'll be back to put the finishing touches on this win by the Engineers.
Dalawa sa pinakamabilis at pinakamabangis na female contenders maghaharap sa loob ng octagon. Ang breakout star ng taon, Paige Fanzant, susubukang pahabain ng winning streak laban sa number 3 contender, Rose Namajunas. Sino ang tatawaging reyna ng strawweight division? UFC Fight Night, Namajunas versus Fanzant sa ABS-CBN Sports and Action.
Ni isang nota wala akong alam. Wala akong hilig sa musika. Tuturuan ko yung bumarel.
Kabilib-bilib na mga stunts at tricks.
Tuturuan ko yung pumana.
Mula sa mga maestro ng aksyon.
Mag-isa suntukan. Teka muna, sandali. Ibang klaseng tao si Leon Guerrero. Mabilis pa siya sa kita.
Sa Action Movie Zone, Monday to Thursday, 6 p.m. Dito sa ABS-CBN Sports and Action, Channel 23.
Nakarating na po tayo sa dulo ng ating bakbakan. TIP nagtagumpay kontra sa St. Clare College of Caloocan Saints, 62-59. And our best player of the game, the very clutch Terrence Tumalip, is beside Janine Choi at courtside. Janine?
Terrence, nakita naman namin na talagang nag-struggle kayo against St. Clair. Sabihin naman sa amin, paano kayo nag-struggle at saan kayo nahirapan?
Nung una kasi yung defense namin, hindi namin ma-execute masyado. And half-time, yun nga, tuwing game, first half palagi ang problem namin. Nakakapag-adjust lang kami second half. Pero thank God pa din no, na nakabalik kami. Lalo na sa home court pa namin.
Okay, so anong ma-expect namin sa'yo sa next game niyo?
Ganito pa din, stay aggressive. Katulad nga nasabi ni Coach kasi isa na ako sa veteran dito sa team. And kailangan talaga mag-step up ako na mag-step up. Game per game.
Congratulations! May gusto ka bang batiin?
Oo. Pinabati ko nga pala yung family ko dyan sa Fairview, sa Maligaya, kay Daddy, kay Mami, sa mga driver namin. Sa Ilocos, sa mga teammate ko dyan, sila Uncle Bong, Lano, Red Lions, Kinainang, Tita. Mga family ko sa Isabela, sa Angadana, Loria. Mga TIP community, sa teammate ko. Mga prof, mga student, thank you sa support.
Congratulations! Good luck sa next game niyo. Anton and Christian?
Thank you very much, Janine. Well-deserved TV time and time to greet friends and family for Terrence Tumalip, the hero in the fourth quarter para sa TIP. At magpapatuloy ang ating mga bakbakan, nagbabagang aksyon sa 2015 NCC sa Sabado as we will go out of town. To the Faith Gym in Tanawan City, Batangas, we will see Mapua play against Coach Gino's SCC Saints. And the second game, eto, magandang bakbakan to, JRU versus NU for the right to advance to the Luzon Metro Manila qualifying games to face Olivares College.
Well, it was a good game. And again, it ended down the wire. Both teams really getting momentum. I thought, Anton, when Galvero,
yes,
he had 3 threes in the third quarter, had a chance to extend the lead. When Tero had that stop and pop 3, that was the one that killed their momentum. And it's been a game of momentums. Yung fourth quarter, the reason why Tumalip, the reason why I chose Tumalip as their best player, his 4 points was the big difference down the stretch. But I thought Manukatkat also played well, who also had a double-double. These were the two guards who gave a big lift for this win para sa Engineers.
And we will see the chief engineer, Jemuel Namokatkat, in action again on Sunday as his TIP Engineers will face the Lyceum Northwestern University Dukes. That does it for us here today at the TIP Gym. Once again, our results: National University defeating Pats 99-51 and TIP defeating St. Clare 62-59. On behalf of our director, Raul De Ocampo, our executive producer, Ada Carlos Bayuga, our courtside reporters, Siege Tantenko and Janine Choi, my partner, Christian Luanzon. I am Anton Rojas saying see you all on Saturday as we continue our search for the one true national champion here in the 2015 National Collegiate Championship. There can only be one.
ABS-CBN Sports and Action is a proud member of the Kapisanan ng mga broadcaster ng Pilipinas.
Magandang gabi, narito na mga fast break na balita sa oras na ito. Naghain ng not guilty plea ang Quezon City RTC para kay Sandy De Guzman, ang itinuturong mastermind sa pagpatay sa race car driver na si Enzo Pastor. Ayaw kasing maghain ng plea ni De Guzman kaya napilitan ng korte na ito na mismo ang magsampa ng apela para sa kanya. Hindi naman pinayagan ng korte ang hiling ni De Guzman na ikulong siya sa NBI Detention Facility. Sa Camp Bagong Diwa sa Taguig, ikukulong si De Guzman habang nililitis. Sugatan naman ang 3 lalaki sa Quezon City matapos mapagkamalang hold-upper ang isa sa kanila. Kwento ng napuruhan na si Jason Adrian.